Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, here today to react to the latest Faye channel for the new book. It's been a while since we had one, and it looks fairly long. It's 21 minutes, and the Japanese version is 20 minutes for some reason. I don't know why there's a difference there, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump in and see what the new book has in store for us. Uh, I actually got the time off. I thought it was an hour later than it was, so oops. But we're gonna watch it anyway, and let's just see what we got.
Flap, 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 Faye.
Hello, Faye.
Hello, summoners. The year is coming to a close, and the temperature has really dropped here in Asker. While the weather may have cooled down, we're just getting warmed up, and I, Faye, have once again gathered some exciting news to share with all you summoners. Get ready for the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. It's time for Faye Channel. Let's get started. Wow, there really is a lot to... Huh? Faye!
Is that our new OCs for the new book? I saw some people say we might be resolving whatever's going on with Veronica and Bruno finally, since they've been having they had like relevance in that new little short video we got a few days ago. So it looks like maybe Veronica will come back and be at least a little more prominent. Looks cool. But looks like once again we're probably not getting a male OC, so rip.
Faye! She's the one who was falling from the sky in the movie we just watched. Her name is Ash, and she's the retainer to the god.
When I asked for Ash to be in Fire Emblem Heroes, this is not what I meant.
I've got a bad feeling about this. This frightening figure facing off against Alphonse is named... Elm. Wow. He's the retainer to Embla, god of barriers and broken bonds. Just what do you think he's after? I'm no chicken, but I'm getting creeped out just thinking about it. The people of Asker are counting on you, Alphonse. This very sophisticated-looking woman is... Letizia! She's a member of the Imperial family of Embla, and she's like an older sister to Veronica. Despite being older, I hear she's pretty far down the line of succession to the throne. I wonder if something happened to cause that. Veronica doesn't look too happy here. She must have a lot on her mind. I always thought Asker and Embla would be at peace once Alphonse and Veronica take over, but I guess there's more to their story after all. My mind is racing with ideas
Cool art
about
as
what
always.
might happen between them. I'm going to be awake all day just thinking about it.
Bruno once again MIA.
Book 6 will be available starting December 6th. You'll be able to jump right into the story there, even if you're new to Fire Emblem Heroes. Oh, I almost forgot. Ash will join
Unsurprising.
your ranks as a mythic hero if you clear Chapter 1 of Book 6 on normal difficulty. Those horns and tail of hers look like they belong
She's a
in
beast?
cute little calf, don't they? Wow! She
Oh boy.
transformed into a burly
You guys prepared for all the milk jokes we're about to get?
tough now. I guess that's what you can expect from someone who works for a god. The excitement doesn't end with Ash, though. There will also be a series of events to celebrate the start of Book 6. I'll introduce them to you one by one. To start, there will be a login bonus. If you log in for 10 days during the active period, you can get the items shown here. So don't
Cool.
forget to check in daily. Next up, there will be Celebratory Quests. Here are the rewards you can earn by completing them.
Ooh, 3 orbs. Breaking the bank there.
You can even complete Aether Raids quests to earn limited time Aether Stones that can be exchanged for the Aether Raid structures you see here.
Eh.
Finally, there's
Ooh.
going to be a new castle design to celebrate the start of Book 6, and we'll be giving it out to everyone who plays. The new design is based on the castle in the Emblean Empire.
That's cool.
It even has a river and a fountain in it. It seems like a nice place to relax. Book 6 is starting, and I couldn't be more excited. I have to change my castle design to get in the celebratory spirit. It's gonna be a hoot. Next up, new heroes from the Fire Emblem Awakening game are here.
I kind of had a hunch Awakening was next.
You wish to learn all I know of fighting? Prepare yourself. This journey will be a long one.
First up is Priam. Priam
I always
is a
called him
skilled
Priam.
swordsman, which makes sense because he's a descendant of the Radiant Hero, or so I hear. Whatever the case may be, I do know that he has the charisma and strength to draw warriors in to fight at his side.
Just
Yo, Bacillo!
I'll give those kettleheads a taste of Ferox's barbarian roots.
He's cool.
Next is Basilio.
I always called him Basilio, and then I felt like it wasn't, I was mispronouncing it, so I called him Bacillo,
Basilio is no exception.
and I guess I'm just really bad at pronouncing these names.
Holding the title of West Khan, he still knows how to have a good time, and he's even been seen sneaking out of his own castle. Oh, I just can't get enough of that deep, gruff voice of his.
Boast your victory. When you win, make damn sure everybody hears about it.
Here we have Flavia.
She's cool
She's
too.
the East Khan of Regnaferox, and a fierce but friendly rival of Basilio. She's known to have a strong personality, but that's nothing compared to her physical strength.
Make ready,
Flavia
dog.
is practically a one-woman army.
The universe contains so many fascinating things I have yet to see.
Next up is Muriel. If her glasses and pointy hat didn't give it away, she's a studious magic user. She's also a member of the Shepherds, and she actually manages their supplies, which is
The
fitting for
Shepherds
her
are
precise
long overdue.
personality. I hear her goal is to someday discover the answers to the many mysteries of the world.
My homeland. It is
My
a place
boy,
of
once
beauty
again,
with a culture
forgotten.
all its own.
I wanted Rickon really bad.
Last but not least, we have the strong and stoic Yen Fei. He's the former king of Chonsin, and was once known as the Blade Legend. He later came into conflict with his sister, Sayri, as a general of the Empire of Valm. Priam, Basilio, Flavia...
So the cons are cool.
All four of
The other two are
in the Book 6
are,
Begins
Priam
action
and,
summoning event.
Yenfei.
You can make
Boring.
Muriel your
Don't want
ally
'em.
by completing the Celebratory Quests. And
I
then
wanted my
Faye will
demote
join your
Rickon.
ranks if you clear his Grand Hero battle. You can make
Disappointed.
multiple copies of
Another
both
year of
Muriel
waiting.
and Yenfei. I'd be able to deliver so many more messages if there were multiples of me. I wonder... now then, next up is... Faye? Is that... Faye! It's a summoner! And they've got a letter! Huh? What's going on here? What's that sound? Oh, I don't like this. Faye? This must be a summoner from another world and... Oh my! Could this mean what I think it means? This is huge!
It's time to duel!
Oh, it's you! Summoner Duels is coming to Fire Emblem Heroes! Summoner Duels is a new player versus player mode.
Oh,
Summoners
God,
from
no.
around the world can battle one another in
The last thing
separate
we needed was
combats.
PvP.
Let's take a look. You can get started by tapping Summoner Duels in the Colosseum. It looks like there are a few different ways to play, as you can see here. I want to give favor battles a try. It looks like this is a mode where you battle using a hero that you've selected as your favorite hero. There are so many heroes that I appreciate for so many different reasons. I can't believe I have to pick just one. First up, let's build a team.
I don't know if I even want to bother with this. This is going to be such a headache.
Heroes to your team. The slot on the far left looks a little different than the rest. That's because this is the slot for your favorite hero. They'll act as your team's captain. When you battle, your captain is the only hero whose favor level will increase. But I'll explain that in more detail later. Faye! I went ahead and chose my good friend Sharena to be my captain. You can also equip your captain with a mode-specific skill called a captain skill, so we can't forget about that. Right. All that's left to do is add some more heroes who will complement Sharena's style of combat. Now, to battle! My heart's aflutter just thinking about who I might be up against. Yay! I got a match! Battles last for 5 turns. If you defeat all of your opponent's heroes, or if your score is higher than your opponent's at the end of the 5th turn, you win. The hero with the crown icon next to them is the captain. Let's set their positions and start the battle. Faye? My opponent is... Oh, I can't believe it. Did I get matched up with Chief Phoenix? Faye! I'll have to give it my all. Let's get on the offensive. I have to keep the danger area in mind when I move, so... First I'll move...
Shall we?
Here. My opponent got a chance to move after I moved just one of my heroes.
Okay.
It looks like we go back and forth moving one unit at a time.
So I guess you can't just run like a Gale Force chain and just sweep the entire enemy team in one
The
turn.
clock's ticking. There's a 30-second time limit on each player's action phase, so you can't spend too long overthinking things. Yes. Okay then, Chief. I hope you're ready. This represents how many times you can move. And each time you move, part of the icon disappears. You can make up to 6 moves in one turn. Additional actions granted by skills such as Gale Force or Duo and Harmonized skills count towards your 6 actions. That means if you move 5 of your heroes, you can only use one of those skills or an additional action once. All right, time to let him have it. Cha! Yeah! Take that! Oh, my score increased! It looks like I had the upper wing. I'm about to make Chief Phoenix wish he could make a tactical retreat. That's the end of the turn. And I added even more points to my score. Your score increases if you have at least 2 more heroes in this area than your opponent when the turn ends. I guess the Chief didn't know that. I'm doing such a great job. Let's keep going. Faye? Faye! Faye! I lost! Betrayed by Xander, and Xander. What's an owl to do? I'm sure the Chief is pleased with himself, but I'm a humble messenger owl who knows when to admit defeat, and I would never disrespect my superiors. I lost, but my favor level increased. In favor battles, your favor level increases based on the score you earned, even if you lose. When your favor level goes up, you'll receive rewards based on the highest level you've reached. You can even show your favor levels off to people you've added to your friend list. My ranking with my current favored hero, Sharena, is not very high. We'll have to work on that. Beyond favor battles, you can also take part in free duels and practice duels. Practice duels allow you to check your team's synergy and familiarize yourself with maps while playing against an AI opponent. In free duels, you can battle with other summoners you know by sharing a password. Use this mode to battle your friends near and far. These 2 modes allow you to customize match rules in various ways. You can choose which map to play on, disable merges, and more. These 2 modes are great ways to get in some training. But be aware that playing here won't increase favor level. The best part is that summoner duels will be available as soon as the current maintenance period is over.
That's interesting, but I can already see it just being Fallen Edelgard Fest.
Alphonse or Anna? You should start giving it some thought, summoners. Finally, we have this. It's information on the next version update. Now that I've shared all I know about summoner duels, it's time to go over even more new features. Oh my! It looks like you'll be able to make a profile card after the next update goes live. I went ahead and made one already. How's it look? Here you can see my summoner avatar. My favorite hero that appeared in the Summoner Duels match I played earlier, and more! You can edit each of the items by tapping this button here.
That's cool.
Let's start with Home Base. There were so many options, and I didn't know what to pick, so I set mine to Secret. Next is my play style. There are all sorts of options here, too. I'm naturally nocturnal, which means I'm pretty sleepy during the day when I'm most likely to find foes to play against. So I went ahead and set mine to Casual. Don't want to get caught off guard. You can change the background behind your favorite heroes, too. I'm the messenger owl to the Order of Heroes, so of course I set mine to Asker. You can choose
Instead of golden thrones, I just want to display my blue thrones.
In
I get way more excited when I win a silver throne in AR than anything else.
And I'll give these a try for my frame color and card color. Faye, it's done! wait to show it off. You can check your profile card here. And you can see other players' profile cards as well. Be sure to give personalizing your own profile card a try. Next up, let's go over some additions to the sort and filter functions in Edit Teams. Version and duo and harmonized options are being added to the sort function. Selecting version allows you to sort your allies based on when they were added to Fire Emblem Heroes. The first digit in game version numbers corresponds to the book numbers of the main story. Here's a little trivia for you. The month that a version of the game was released is hidden in the version number starting after version 2. For example, version 2.2 corresponds with February during book 2. And that also happens to be the first anniversary of Fire Emblem Heroes. Legendary, Mythic, Duo and Harmonized, and Heroes with Singer Dance skills are being added to the filter function as well.
That's nice, actually.
Option to filter by release version is also being added.
Sometimes I just have a hard time finding my
even
mythics and
easier to
legendaries, even though they sort to the top of whatever blessing it is. I just like overlook them and I'm annoyed.
That's all the news for today. Book 6 of the main story is starting soon. Summoners will be able to engage in exciting player versus player battles. New heroes are coming, and so much more. The year may be coming to an end, but before it does, I hope you find plenty of time to play Fire Emblem Heroes. And now, if you'll excuse me...
Alright, so... okay, I was thinking maybe we'd have a trailer for the new heroes' skills and stuff, but looks like no. That'll be later. Overall, it was an okay Faye channel. There's some interesting little stuff that excites me, like the profile card. That probably not that big of a deal, but conversely, there's some stuff that I really not a fan of. Those summoner duels, I just... PvP in Faye just seems like a bad idea. I'm sure people are gonna have fun with it because I know a lot of people have asked for it for a long time, but like, enjoy all your stupid broken fallen Edelgards running around. And I do think that they did at least balance it somewhat with like making it so you can't just sweep the enemy team all in one turn with like a Gale Force team or anything like that. But we'll have to actually see and practice how well balanced it is. I don't have a ton of confidence, honestly, with some of the stupid balancing decisions they've done lately. So, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So I'm not excited about it, but I'm trying to be at least somewhat optimistic about it. And then the Awakening banner was just a big miss for me. I'm disappointed in that. Basilio and Flavia are cool. Muriel's alright, but like Priam and Sayri's brother are just so uninteresting to me. I'm upset that Rickon and Gregor, who are two of the cooler Awakening characters, are still not in, so forgive me if I'm not super enthusiastic. And then the new book stuff, interesting, but anyway, overall, it was an okay Faye channel. Not the best one that we've seen, but it was okay. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching with me. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out. Ready to go get bullied by a bunch of other summoners.